Hello GCC Chem 130 students. We're going to continue on talking about concentration now, and we're going to get quantitative. Quantitative, meaning we're going to have some numbers now. So get out your calculator. So the first way to measure concentration, as I said, is that mass percent or mass percent. So percentages, like always, are part over whole times 100. Okay, that's how all percents work. It's always part over the total or the whole times 100. Now we're talking about a solution. So the part is the solute, and it's a mass percent, so it's the mass of the solute, over the total, which is the solution, not the solvent, but it's the total, it's the solution. So mass of solute over mass of solution times 100. That's actually on the back of your periodic table. Okay, says right here, mass of solute over mass of solution times 100%. But you have to remember the mass of the solution is the grams of solute plus the grams of solvent, because the solution is the solute plus the solvent. That's something you have to remember. You have to remember to add the solute plus the solvent together to get the solution. So let's try an example. Calculate the mass percent for 15.0 grams of potassium nitrate being dissolved in 135 grams of water. So see how important chapter 8 is? Here it is again. I'm giving you the name of the chemical, not the formula. So potassium nitrate. So we have 15.0 grams of potassium nitrate dissolved in 135 grams of water to make up the total solution. So solve that percent real quick. Hit pause. Really, hit pause. Give this one a try. Okay, I hope you hit pause and gave this a try. So, what is the mass of the solute? Well, the solute is the potassium nitrate, so that's the 15.0 grams. What is the mass of the solution? Well, if you remember, that is solute plus solvent. So that is the 15.0 grams plus 135 grams, which is 150 grams. And then divide that and times 100. And hopefully you have 3 sig figs. So I know your calculator said 10, but it's 10.0 because we need 3 sig figs. So 10.0% is your answer to that. So it's 15.0 divided by 15.0 plus 135, then hit equals times 100 equals 10.0%. All right, let's kick it up a notch and try another one. How many grams of water are needed to make a 5.00% saline solution with 10.0 grams of salt? Did you know salt water is saline solution? Well, now you know. So, how many grams of water are needed? Water is the solvent, and the percent is given to us. So we know it's 5.00%. And we have 10.0 grams of salt. Salt is our solute. Okay, so let's set this up. So we have our 5% equals the 10.0 over 10.0 plus solvent, water, which is an unknown x, times 100. So it's the solvent grams that we don't know. So now it's just algebra. We've got to solve for x. Now you can't solve for x in a denominator. So one of the first things we can do is take that 10.0 plus x, multiply it on both sides. So we're going to get 5.00 times, in parentheses, 10.0 plus x, and that will equal 10.0 times 100, which is the 1,000. So now we have 5.00 times, in parentheses, 10.0 plus x equals 1,000. Why don't we divide both sides by 5? So divide both sides by 5. That's going to give us the 10.0 plus x equals 1,000 divided by 5. 1,000 divided by 5 is 200. So we have 10.0 plus x equals 200. So what plus 10 equals 200? Okay, 190. Great. But let's look at our sig figs. We started with 5.00, 3 sig figs. 10.0, 3 sig figs. 190 has 2 sig figs. So I didn't mean to do this to you, but we're going to have to write it in scientific notation to show 3 sig figs. So instead of 190, it's going to be 1.90 times 10 to the 2 grams of our solvent water. So the answer is 190, but you have to write it in scientific notation. Now we can plug that number back in for x and check. So we got 10 over 200 times 100 equals 5. Yes. So again, this is an algebra problem. I recommend you watch the other video and follow it for another example of this. All right, thank you. Molarity is up next.